Okay, another attempt. Going well, as you can see, and even the deck list is cooperating. It's a weird deck. I don't know why it's doing as well as it's doing. It's a bit confusing. It has the DK, which in 8 wins I haven't drawn once, which has to be some kind of a record. But it's doing well without it. There are 3 Jade cards, importantly 2 Shurikens, and I've taken the Spirit because I think if it's a 5/6, it's probably a playable card on turn 4, or at least a potential 5/6, eventual 5/6. I don't know how to call it. There's agents, but mainly it's just a very good aggro deck. Questing has been good. There was a funny game where Swashbuckler gave me Edwin because I was playing a mirror match, and I made an 8/8 Edwin. He silenced it back to 2/2, and next turn I played the Questing, and Questing actually survived and killed him. So kind of constructed-ish experience. And there's a Hydra and a Scalebane, which is obviously always good. So yeah, good deck. I just rebooted the machine, so crash here would be most unwelcome.
Alira versus Ro. For Doomhammer.
Watch your...
Probably not keeping the Tauren. I don't really need the Tauren, but I'm obviously keeping 1 and 2. Awesome. Actual curve. That's a bit useless, but it's a card. Eight-Win Shaman is a bit scary. Has to be a very very strong deck, obviously. Do we waste a backstab on this so as not to freeze the 3/2? Can also just play the 2/4 here. Maybe buff it next turn. But I would like to play the 4/4. I think we do. I think that's the best line here, in particular because we have Argus for next turn. We want as impressive of a board as we can get here.
Dark path is my destiny.
That is very acceptable. I don't even think I need to play this here. The mana is kind of weird otherwise, though. I don't want to give up the Thespian. It gives us very good trades. I guess we do.
My shield for
Preserves the board. We're very vulnerable to Storm, though. Maybe I shouldn't have played into Storm, and I should probably start doing Volcano math. Yeah, this is fine. Ah, our final, first ever DK. I think I'm probably playing this to have this as a combo next turn, because otherwise we might not be able to combo the SI. And I don't really like Volcano. If currently there's 3, 5, 8, 9, 11, 14, 15. So we're not actually improving the Volcano math if we don't kill this. I don't want to lose too hard to... Well, not lose, but I mean, giving people good Flame Tongue turns is unnecessary. Solid. We have no heal, but we did get a fledgling, so... we should be winning from here. Whoa, not even taking the trade. That seems wrong. It's an extremely strong tempo rogue deck, obviously. In particular when it curves like this. It also gives me more Druid Quest cards, which is useful. But yeah. Mainly it has a very healthy early curve, and this is what this deck has been doing, just killing people. I think I played a Hunter who I legit killed on turn 6. Not as in concede, but as in actual lethal.
Valera versus Jaina.
You asked for it. Watch your...
I think I probably don't need the... although, yeah, we had this... yesterday I recorded a Shaman run from 8-1. I lost both games. And one thing I regretted quite badly was not keeping the Storm against Mage, because Mages these days are tempo mages in many cases. So I think keeping the Shuriken is not horrible here. Good. Very good. We can play double 2s here. I mean double 1s. If he wants to ping one of them next turn, it's fine with me, I guess. Oh, but that's kind of wrong. I think we just dagger here. I think we just dagger and we keep this hand. We might want to like play Scalebane on 4. Okay. If he wants to ping, he can ping, I think. I feel like coin might be very important later. There's also a Gadgetzan in there, so I'll keep the coin. I really like the idea of coining out the Scalebane there. So he has Flame. Okay. This is a 9-0 mage playing Mana Bind into a coin. I kind of discounted that probability. I did not consider it to be very probable. But you see weird things every day, I guess. And next time we can do spell-related shit. We can deal with most boards with the hand we have. And even develop a reasonably healthy one mana minion. So we do this. We backstab. We play this.
Here we go.
We kill this. And I think just developing the Huckster is enough. I'll keep the Shuriken. Because next turn, I mean, most of our deck is comboable with the Shuriken next turn. That's very acceptable. That is less acceptable. That's an incredibly efficient turn. That's better than the Valet, obviously. But that was an incredibly good turn for him. It's sad that we can't play... Well, we can actually. No, what am I talking about?
Here we go.
That's an well, not an extreme low roll, but that obviously is a low roll. Kind of regrettable. We are now sort of at the mercy of the amount of removal he has. Yeah, that's not good. Why would you feel the need to add this to the board? I don't think I'm taking 6 here. And I don't think I need the weapon here. I think adding a 2-3 to the board is better. And positioning is wrong. I screwed up on positioning here.
Excuse me.
I mean, we might as well just lose completely to Flame Strike or Blizzard or whatever, but there's not a ton we can do about it. Oh, that's why he played the Flame. Yeah, that makes sense. Please give me a good dragon. Game. That is a good dragon. Thank you, game. We might be able to win now. I guess that's acceptable. Oh my god. But we can actually kill his Azera. He can't kill ours. So we are definitely ahead there. 4-2-3. That looks good. Positioning. So Azera and this have to be on the sides. I don't think this... I think we need to start going face. I mean, he can have his flames. The only thing that should worry us with the flames is Bone Mare, but we can't play around Bone Mare anyway. Because he has 2 of those. More dragon synergy. I guess he got the dragon as well, right? So he has an Emerald Drake and a dragon he discovered. So we need to be able to play around Deathwing. Okay, that's... yeah, that's very acceptable. This I don't really care about at all. Uh, 11, 13, 15, 6, 8, 15.
I shall bring you
got good legendaries there. I'm doing this sort of instead of preparing for the game, but Zahar plays more or less every single Spanish known to man, and I feel this is a more productive. I was going to say waste of my time, and I will stick with that line. This is a more productive waste of my time than trying to guess which classical or non-classical Spanish he will play, or choosing my own Spanish subvariant. Oh, come on, don't do this to me.
Valera versus Jaina.
You asked for it. Watch your back.
With this hand, I don't think I'm keeping the shuriken. Is that the same guy? Not the same guy. I might even play the Huckster too. Because against Mage, and all I needed to do is moan, I guess, to start getting the decay. Against Mage, this probably doesn't leave more than one turn anyway, and we can play it on 3 together with the Flame.
Power consumes me.
Yeah, we're definitely playing it now. We have 0 elemental synergy. I feel like adding the flame should not be a mistake here. If he specifically MC attacks me here, I'm gonna be annoyed, but I think it's an unlikely enough event to not have to play around it. Yeah, that would have been a lot more worrying had he played the secret with it. That is not the worst outcome in the world, frankly. Not the best, but not the worst either. Next turn we can go, like we can empty the hand, kind of go all in on this. It's not a good situation, but gives us a board of shitters. Yeah, this is not great. Fledgling is a good pickup though. I think Fledgling is maybe our win condition. I guess he would have shown us removal if he had removal. So I feel like we should be playing the Fledgling here. We can play this as a 5-5, freeze one of those to... No, I don't think we need to. No, I think probably all in on Fledgling is unnecessary. And I'll keep this. I'll keep all of this. We don't need to go crazy. Freezing a 2-3 feels... Please no. Okay, that's very acceptable. You can ping this thing off now, which is kinda bad. So we do this. Yeah, MC Tech there was very annoying, obviously. So we bump. We can go this, into freeze this, into bump.
Too soon.
Give me a quest.
Here we go.
Barely made it, but I kinda did make it.
Taste blood.
Okay, so fledgling.
Here we go.
This goes in here. This goes in here. This goes in here. And I think this probably goes face. I don't want to miss out on 6 face here. He has a board of 3 large threats which he needs to remove with dominions. And he hasn't really shown us AoE.
My jungle.
Yeah, as I said, mages these days, they do tend to be minion mages, which is obviously a large improvement. Because we, sort of every turn, we feel like we're losing to Flamestrike, Blizzard, all these things.
Pay attention, class.
Okay, so he kills that, he kills the 6-2. I think this needs to be kept in hand, because we can backstab more than one thing next turn.
Quest accepted.
Here we go.
Very, very regrettable that this is the pickup this turn. Like Bone Drake,
The menagerie.
Bruiser,
Guests only.
so many things which would have been tremendous there.
You cannot escape the shadow of death.
Do we even do it here? It does nothing, we still kill it and it still dies exactly the same way. It grows the questing. It will now be at 7-3, we can make it into 8-4, we can ping it, but we can't backstab twice.
Too soon.
Quest.
No, I think double backstab is more valuable. Yeah, and anyway, I can't count. Double backstab is more valuable than growing it by 1. Yeah, we will be able to kill all these plebs, for instance, if we really, really need to. Yeah, I think that's it. Pass on turn 8 was too much to overcome. So we play this.
Hide the Polar Express.
play this. We play Billy. I think we keep the backstab. But yeah, we're not winning this game. Any of these cards picked up on turn 8 would have given us a fighting chance, I guess. But not Total Pass. Total Pass is too much.
My seal for Arga. My seal for Arga.
I'll play it out, but you know, with this amount of cards in hand and Atiesh equipped, I think this is probably the last turn of the game. Yeah. I think it's fair to assume we're not winning from here. This deck is built to overwhelm people and kill them by turn 7 or 8 at the latest. And if you don't do this to a mage, at some point mage, in particular a 10-win mage, is going to find value and you're going to lose.
Valeera versus Valeera.
Watch.
Keeping the deadly, discarding the other two, quite clearly. Probably not playing this on 1 actually. Although if he actually wants to discard a coin, I'm okay with that. If he wants to play coin dagger, I'm not going to be heartbroken about it. But yeah, this is slim pickings. I think we trade. And we really pray that he doesn't have a strong turn 2, so that we can play Fledgling on 4, I mean on 3. Yeah, that's... That's exactly how you want this game to go. And next turn we can even kill 5 health tons. If he, let's say, coins out a Sen'jin, we can go through that and land phase. Yeah, or obviously also this can happen. And we can stop dreaming, you know, living in dreamland. How is this a difficult? Oh, okay, fair enough. That is a good fan. I agree. Give me something good. I think this counts as something good. I don't need a second DK, and I think we have plays, so I think Betrayal for removal is more valuable here than Zariel. We have things to do on following turns. But it's kind of scary against a hand with so many cards. This isn't great. We're 1 mana short of a really, really good play here. I don't want to trade. I think this needs to continue going phase. Because if we trade, we don't really do very much. I'll go with this line. I'm unhappy about it, but next turn we can go questing Asai or questing Dagger Deadly or questing Betrayal. There's a number of reasonably good things that could happen next turn. Or questing Backstab.
Give me a quest.
I guess it goes like this. I'm in Betrayal positioning, obviously. And now we're at the mercy of, you know, a very strong reply of some kind, but rogues don't deal with wide boards that well. This is not a very wide board, but it's kind of wide enough, and we can play maybe even 3 cards next turn. So, can he kill that thing? No. That's good enough. Okay, so 2, 3, 5, 7. So we're actually playing out this turn. This does 1 across. We don't need to burn Betrayal. Betrayal could be very useful later on. He can go through the Thespian and deal 1 across, but I don't really care if he deals 1 damage to my 6/6 here. I think Betrayal could be a lot more useful later. That is painful. That is actually very painful. Wow, I was going to say he is down to 6, but he is not. Yeah, this could be the swing turn he needed. Come on, Swash, give me something.
Give me a quest.
Here we go.
Acceptable turn. Okay. No Wild Spine, please. I think we have lethal here, right? Yeah.
Quest accepted.
yeah, that betrayal peak eventually paid off, and the fact that we held on to it was, I think, very, very relevant. I think I'll play the last one later because it's getting very close to the game, and although it will probably break the flow, but like it's getting a bit ridiculous, and if it's a long game I might be late for the game, which is unnecessary. So I'll record the last bit of this video when I get back from the game. A bit weird, but better than the alternative, I think.